We're about to get on the trip of a lifetime. We're going from Brisbane to Perth. But first, we're going to Melbourne, and then I've got to fly over to Perth, go work, fly back to Melbourne, and then continue. So cheers to that. Let's get out of here. This is not yogurt. That's protein powder. I fucking get crazy on road trips, and road trips where I am driving myself. When I'm driving myself, then I really get passionate about where I'm going and what I'm going to be doing with my life. And I tend to talk to the camera. And when I talk to the camera, sometimes I talk shit, but majority of the time I speak with the wisdom of an elder of a tribe. So right now we are going to get some milk, and we're going to continue on the ride trip. Okay?
My mind's running through the world's insane. 100 miles an hour in the fast lane. 100 miles an hour in my head. Vagabond dreaming takes me through the night. Sipping whiskey by the river, living out of sight. 100 miles an hour in the fast lane. 100 miles an hour toward the light. See the curve and the river's bend. I look at you and I see my friend. 100 miles an hour in the fast lane. 100 miles an hour till the end. One, two, three, four. My heart does beat like a Cherokee drum. And in the morning when that sun does come, 100 miles an hour in the fast lane. 100 miles an hour in the fast lane. 100 miles an hour till I'm dead.
And it's all damn short, this whole entire thing we call life. And if you spend it trying to escape from your mind, escape from the things that you could be doing, escaping from your full potential, you're never gonna appreciate and be content with what you've got. And you're never gonna get to a point where you can feel more fulfilled and get more. Meaning that life is not really living. It's a life that's just existing. And that's not what we want. We're here for a fucking short time, bro. It comes and it goes. And yes, this is what we've been told for generations and generations and generations, but we don't fucking listen, do we? So no, it's not just about feeling inspired because you watch some videos, or feeling inspired because other people are doing cool things with their life. No, it's not about that whatsoever. It's about just taking action. Do it in silence. Do it when nobody's watching. Do it because you fucking want to. Because why? Life is short, bro. It's your life. As cliche as it sounds, it's yours, mate. Do what you want. You have the freedom, you have the tools, you have the potential. Fill it. That's it. There's nothing more than just showing up. Nothing more than just showing up for you. Nothing more than just showing up because you fucking need to. It's simple. Doesn't mean it's easy. Doesn't mean it's easy whatsoever. Why? Because we're human. Life's hard. We have emotions. We react to things. We get angry. We get sad. We get depressed. We get anxious. And that's okay. What's not okay is just sitting there and dwelling on it, reminiscing on what could be, what was. That causes us to be in a place of stagnation. And as most of us know, we're 70 to 80% water. But what happens when water is still, when it doesn't move? It becomes stagnant, filled with bacteria. Diseases are caused from that water. The same goes for you. If you are stagnant in life, if you're stagnant in growth, if you're stagnant in your environment, stagnant in your finances, stagnant in your emotions, stagnant in your mindset, stagnant in your body, when things stop moving, when you stop growing, when you stop feeling, when you stop moving, when you just stop, everything else around you will crumble. You'll have experienced this in many different forms. It doesn't mean that your whole entire life ends, no. It means that there's something off. Something doesn't feel right. It's those times where you've been grinding, you've been working, you've been pushing, and you stop because you need a break. You need a rest. Because you tell yourself that you're burning out. But that rest turns into binging Netflix. It turns into becoming more complacent with drugs or alcohol or sex. And you stop. You lose momentum. You get drained because you're consuming so much crap around you that's not fulfilling you on the inside. You stop moving. You stop developing. You stop growing. You stop being you. And you fucking lose yourself. We've all been there in some way, shape or form. We've all lost ourselves. We've all lost what matters. The clarity disappears. And that's fucking scary. Because you miss the old you that was working hard. You miss the old you that was grinding. You miss the old you that would wake up early, prioritizing your own self-development so that other people around you can feed off of what you've got because you're so fulfilled. That you is the one that will fast track and complement everything in a holistic way toward your success, whatever that looks like. So keep moving, however fast that is, however hard you want to work, however slow you want to work, however much you want to focus on quality or quantity. It doesn't fucking matter. The people out there, the coaches, the gurus, the influencers will tell you to meet X standard. Why? Because they're in a place of lack and they want to achieve X version of success and they think it's the only fucking way. And what happens is that we believe that is the only way. And we become indoctrinated into their way of thinking. We become conditioned, not by society because you've overcame those beliefs and you're aware of that conditioning, but you actually become you start believing the things that aren't in here. The voices that you hear stop becoming yours, and in that moment you feel like it's better. Oh wow, I'm not overthinking as much. Oh wow, it's a bit more peaceful. Oh wow, it's great that I've got these better voices. But the thing is, those voices sometimes are not yours. It is the gurus, it is the people in your environment, it is the people who are telling you that there is one way to improve, there is one way to develop, there is one way to make money, there is one way to attain freedom. And that's a load of shit. Because you've got a way, I've got a way, everybody's got a way of doing life. It is all relative to who you are, who your values are, your upbringing, and what you believe in. Nothing is cookie cutter in this world, no matter what people tell you. There are frameworks, there are ideas, there are ways of doing life, and you can take 1% of what other people are doing around you. Make your own cake mix. Make your own mix that works for you, that is relative to you and who you are, that is complementary to your lifestyle. Because what happens is if we grab everything like our lives depend on it because some fucker told you on an Instagram ad that this is how you have to do life. This is if you're not doing this, you're not good enough. It's no different to what the news or society or other people are telling you. It's no different to what your dad told you when you were growing up. Use your intuition, man. Use your damn intuition. Who's the thing within your soul that is telling you this is a good move or this isn't a good move? Take time to think. Take time to ponder. Take time to build. Take time to become the better version of you. Because there is no rush. There's not. Because why? What happens when you climb that mountain? What happens when you get to the top? You're going to realize that that's not good enough and you need more. And you climb again, 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 and you climb again. And the mindset in the climb, in the pursuit, is all future. I.e., a version of anxiety. You are anxious and ambitious to get the thing. In the state of anxiety and ambition, you're not present. And if we're not present in the pursuit, then we're not enjoying the ride. We're not enjoying what we've got now. So hustle, work your fucking ass off, chase the thing, climb the mountain. But man, appreciate the view. Stop and smell the roses. It's not about the pursuit of happiness. It's about the happiness of the pursuit. It's not about the pursuit of happiness. It's about the happiness of the pursuit. You're validated in the grind, in the hustle, in the work. You're validated in that. But don't try and give yourself validation because you are pursuing happiness. Happiness will be found in the fucking grave, dude. If you live your life like that. It's another version of chasing enlightenment. It's another version of spiritual bypassing. Because you are trying to grind, trying to attain a thing that's not attainable. Happiness is relative. Happiness is something that we feel within us. Happiness is not something that it's not tangible. The same as freedom. Freedom's not tangible. Which is why we have to intellectualize freedom and happiness by putting monetary figures on it. The monk is going to be so much more free, not because he can't leave the Himalayas or the mountain because he doesn't have enough money to buy a plane ticket. No. He's free with it in himself. The person who is making money in general is going to feel trapped because they got to keep showing up until they realize that freedom starts here. And no matter how much money we attain, no matter how much stuff and materialistic things that we attain in our lives, if we aren't feeling free or just good people within us, money is not going to make us better people. Materialistic things are not going to make us better people. The stuff that we attain in life is not going to give us the happiness and the fulfillment that we expect. And we realize this every time we hit a goal, every time we buy a new thing. We realize, oh, that didn't make me as happy as I thought. So stop giving yourself premature dopamine hits by chasing after your goals and talking to everybody about your goals and buying the materialistic stuff 24/7. Be a fucking good person first. However that is, it's the internal work that doesn't feel good at the start. It feels uncomfortable. It feels good, but it feels uncomfortable. It's a better way to describe it. It feels uncomfortable to look at the parts of you that you don't want to and then work on them. And the reason why people with a lot of money or people who look like they're successful come across like cocky, egotistical assholes. I've had people judge me about that. Why? Because if I show off the life that I'm living and show the highlights 24/7, it actually it makes me look like not a human to the people around me. When actually, I still cry, I still get stressed, I still have bad days. And when I started showing up as me more, without trying to show off the life, without trying to show off the highlights 24/7, and I just showed me, for me, the past and the present me, that's when I've had more engagement on social media, for one, but what's more important is in person. I've been able to have better conversations with better people, and felt like I met where I'm at, and I get to meet people where they're at. Meaning nobody really cared about the things that I was doing. They probably compared themselves a bit. They probably didn't actually feel that good. Oh, Slade's at it again, he's travelling, he's doing his thing, whatever. And if I truly wanted to support others and be of influence and provide positivity and optimism in the world, if I really wanted to do that, like I say I do, I would show up as me. The good, the bad, the ugly, so that other people can feel comfortable, so they can trust me more, so that I can actually... So I'm not putting a fucking mask on and hiding from who I really am, because everybody senses that. Everybody senses when you're bullshitting. Everybody senses when you're being a fake. And if we are comparing ourselves to the mask wearers, to the fakes of the world, which is a lot of who becomes the faces of brands, who becomes the faces of the news, the faces of society. They are people who have a lot of power and a lot of money, but they're not good people on the inside sometimes. And that's what we need sometimes for the world to be run, for governments to make the world go round, to have a system and a society that functions. You need those people. But if you're comparing yourself to those people and what they've got and how they show up and what they look like and the clothes they wear and the brands they've got and the houses they've got, the stuff that doesn't actually go with them when they kick the bucket, if you compare yourself to that, you're never going to feel good within yourself, because you're constantly comparing yourself to somebody who, I would say, isn't a good enough role model to compare yourself to. Compare yourself to other people that are doing well, that fully align with you, and that's a bit woo-woo, but fully align with you, or partly align with you. Take the 1%, or just compare yourself to who you were yesterday, because you can use that as power, as a fuel. So man, overall, this whole thing, this life thing, this fucking life thing is short. It's confusing. It doesn't make sense sometimes. It's stressful. We get lost within our minds. We cry. We get depressed. We get anxious. We struggle. We win. We succeed. We meet fucking beautiful people. We adventure. We get to do all of this stuff by choice. And my one thing that I can advise is, don't listen to all of this noise. Turn this phone off, bro. Turn the screens off once in a while. Turn my voice off once in a while. Turn off the noise. And remember what's in here. Go out and do the things that you love to do. Go travel. Jump on a train. Go for a road trip. Pack up ship. Or just go for a walk in the park. Go meditate in the park if that's your thing, man. Go enjoy a coffee. Hit the gym. The real dopamine that actually fulfills your soul, that actually matters in the end. Do more of that for you. Don't video it. Don't show the world. Don't tell anybody. Do it in silence. Move in silence. Show people what you've built. Don't tell people what you're building. Sorry, don't tell people what you're going to build. Talk about what is happening in the now. I'm more aware of this, especially over the last few months. I'm not going to go and tell people what I'm going to do in the future. Why? Because it's premature dopamine hits. And people then expect things from me. They expect me to show up. They expect me to make the money. They expect me to do the events. They expect me to build the brand. They expect me to do all of this stuff. And when it doesn't happen, because I wasted all my dopamine on sharing it with everybody, when it doesn't happen, I've let people down, I've let myself down, and I look like an absolute fool. And then people trust me less. Why? Because I trust myself less, because I'm not sticking to promises that I've made to myself and to other people. So with all of that, with this life thing, with your life, with the goals that you've got, the dreams that you've got, just tap away with them. Let's focus on quality. Fuck this quantity thing. Anybody who's created any version of success, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, they've stuck to it consistently and spent a long damn time doing it, building it, working on it, growing with it, evolving. Let's change the game. You can change the game. You can change your game. It's a game of life. The easiest way to describe it is we are simply balls of flesh that can walk around, that have some sort of fucking consciousness on a rock in the middle of absolutely nowhere, floating around. We're a fucking moment in time. Take a bird's eye view, and I'm not talking of that bird needs to go out into outer space, man. You look at this, look at you, where you're at. We are nothing. We are absolutely nothing to the universe. We are so tiny and insignificant. And when we can remember that we're just balls of flesh that have fucking consciousness, it helps us be more present in what we've got. It helps us to not focus on the minute things that don't actually matter. It helps us to not be so worried about your friends not texting you back, or the likes on social media, or the angry people on the road, man. It's simple, dude. It's fucking simple. And when we can remember all of that, just be aware. You don't have to do words of affirmation and scream at yourself in the mirror and do sunbumming every morning and go grounding for 37 minutes a day. Dude, you don't have to do any of that. Just be aware that everything is so damn insignificant, which makes it so special that you're here. Remember that, be aware of it, and act, bro, act. Your life. I'm tweaking because I got so close to not being here, right? Out of choice, multiple times, I was so damn close to not being here. Not talking to you today, not Going on a mad road trip today. Nothing. Oh, zoom, gone. What would have been left was a fucking gravestone. Or some ashes. So we're not gonna come out of this thing alive. We're not gonna come out of life alive, man. So live. Do your thing. Build. If you're bored, build, bro. Your mindset, your emotional intelligence, relationships, business, your body, cars. Build something. Keep damn going. You're not coming out of this place alive. Make the most of it. Be kind. Be loyal. Spread kindness. Fulfill yourself. Fill your own cup up. Let the world drink from the saucer. You matter. Right? Just live, man. Just fuck. Just live. And with all of that, you'll see me when you're looking at me. Peace!